What's up guys, Tech Talks here, and today we're gonna find out which is better. Is it the Apple Watch or is it the Samsung Gear S3? Now do remember, these two are smartwatches, and smartwatches are, let's say, forgotten in today's days. But if you're looking for a smartwatch, I can guarantee you that these two are the best in the business. But the question is, which one is better? Let's start out with the Apple Watch, shall we? Now the Apple Watch is preloaded with Apple's Watch OS. Now I can guarantee you, using Apple Watch in my daily basis, Watch OS has been very smooth and buttery and it's been able to do anything that I could almost imagine in a smartwatch. The ways of navigating to the device is through capacitive touch, which is the basic tap and swipe. Then we have the force touch, which was originally derived from the iPhone. As you know, it is called a 3D touch. The digital crown plays an important role as it allows you to scroll, zoom, and even go to the home page, look at the time, using accessibility features and even Siri. And then we have the side button, which in watchOS 2 was a button separately meant for contacting your friends. However, in watchOS 3, you can now access the dock and also use it as power on and power off features. The display has an ambient light. There are many sensors in the Apple Watch, such as the accelerometer, the gyroscope, the heart rate, which is one of my personal favorites. We have Bluetooth 4.0, low energy. This device can connect to Wi-Fi, and the reason why is if your phone is not nearby, then it can use the Wi-Fi at 2.4 GHz per second for internet speed. It has an astounding 18 hours of battery life if utilized properly. The battery varies from 205 mAh to 246 mAh depending on which model you actually buy. The Apple Watch goes into a power reserve mode, which if you utilize from 100%, then it can last up to 72 hours. It takes 2.5 hours to charge the device up to 100%. Now the Apple Watch Series 1 and the Apple Watch Series 2 are rated IPX7, which means they can be dust and water resistant. However, the Apple Watch Series 2 is special as it can survive up to 15 meters of water. In general, the Apple Watch Series 1 is splash resistant and the Apple Watch Series 2 is water resistant. The Apple Watch Series 1 comes with the S1P computer chip, while the Apple Watch Series 2 comes with the S2 computer chip. Both of these are dual-core processors. It has up to 8 GB of total storage, mainly 2 GB for music and 75 MB for photos. Yes, you can view photos on your Apple Watch. Who'd ever knew? Now the Apple Watch comes in mainly two models. One is the 38mm and the 42mm. And there are three different types of Apple Watches. The different types are the Apple Watch Sport, the Apple Watch, which is the normal, and the Apple Watch Edition, which is that very expensive 18-karat gold casing. And I'm not sure I can see anyone buying this, but if you're into those type of stuff, I'd recommend that. Now the Apple Watch Series 2 comes with a preloaded GPS and GLONASS, which means that it no longer depends on the iPhone for GPS tracking. The Apple Watch Series 2 has a 2 times brighter display than the Apple Watch Series 1. Now both the Apple Watch Series 1 and the Apple Watch Series 2 comes with a preloaded OLED Retina display. However, the Apple Watch Series 1 emits up to 450 nits of energy, while the Apple Watch Series 2 emits up to 1000 nits of energy. And then finally comes the display. Now the Apple Watch Sport models come with an Ion X display, which is supposed to be very durable. And however, if you get the other models such as the Apple Watch or the Apple Watch Edition, you can expect a sapphire glass display. Now next up we have the Samsung Gear S3. Now the Samsung Gear S3 is preloaded with Tizen OS, which is Samsung's very own OS for the watch. Now just like the Watch OS, it is very smooth and buttery, including with the rotating bezel, which I will explain later. It has a stainless steel build which is very grippy and very soft to the touch. And unlike the Apple Watch, this has an electronic SIM card or eSIM better known. It comes preloaded with Samsung Pay, However, in the Apple Watch, you have Apple Pay. It is IP68 certified, which means it is dust and waterproof over 1.5 meters and for 30 minutes. It has a Super AMOLED capacitive touchscreen and it can display up to 16 colors. The display measures up to 1.3 inches. It is a multi-touch display, which means that the display available on the Samsung Gear S3 can be able to receive 2 or more finger taps or pressure sensitive signals. However, +1 for the Gear S3 is because it has a Corning Gorilla Glass SR+, which means it is more durable than the Apple Watch. Now this comes with an always on display. Now you might be thinking, won't this get rid of the battery a lot? Well, the OS is utilized so that the always on display is able to utilize only very little amount of battery. And of course, the rotating bezel I talked about earlier is a very key way of navigating through the Gear S3. It comes preloaded with Exynos 7270 chip, and it is a dual-core processor with 1.0 GHz per second. However, this one comes with 4 GB of total storage, unlike the Apple Watch, which came with 8 GB of storage, and it comes with a 768 MB of RAM. It comes with Bluetooth 4.2, unlike the Apple Watch's Bluetooth 4.0. And also, this device can connect to the Wi-Fi if there is no device nearby. It comes with the same sensors as in the Apple Watch, such as the accelerometer, gyroscope and the heart rate sensor. However, it has a barometer. It comes with SMS, MMS, email and IM capabilities. It has a 380 mAh battery and lasts up to days if utilized properly. Now the Gear S3 comes in 2 different separate models, the Gear S3 and the Gear S3 Classic. Now the only difference I can see here is that the Gear S3 Classic comes with a more traditional band, which basically depicts a traditional watch that we use in our everyday lives. Now the question that remains here is, which one is better? Well, it depends on the type of person you are. Let me explain. Now the Apple Watch is for the typical Apple ecosystem person. And if you are an Apple fan or if you have an iPhone, then I would recommend getting an Apple Watch. However, if you are in the Samsung ecosystem or in the Android ecosystem and you really want to look for a fashionable or a more simpler smartwatch, then I recommend the Galaxy Gear S3. But the question is, do we really need a smartwatch? Well, if you look in my case, what I see smartwatches as are devices that are basically meant to help you utilize your phone less and get your notifications on your wrist for easy convenience. It can be used as remote control. Now, like I said at the beginning, smartwatches are, let's say, forgotten or dead in today's days. But they're not completely gone. I mean, they are still used by many people nowadays. And we don't know how useful they can be once we actually use them. Well, to conclude this, do we need smartwatches? Well, my answer is, it depends on who you are and what you want the smartwatch for. And last but not least, which one is better? Like I said, it depends on the person you are. If you're into Samsung, the Samsung Gear S3. If you're into Apple, then it's the Apple Watch. But each one has their own pros and cons, and none of the pros are bigger than the other and none of the cons are bigger than the others. So I must say, it's a draw. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like and a comment down below, subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch you guys later.